Civilian mags now spawn in civilian locations. Police cars now spawn randomly across the map, and here is where the police car used to be. As you can see, it's not there anymore. Currently in this patch, the cars are invisible, but the loot are still there. Here's another example. The police station car is no longer here. Oh, it's down. Let's go get it.
Here.
Oh, there you go. Is that a pig? That's a big pig. Wild boar pelt. Sorry. Oh, that takes big space. Oh, it's not a pig. It's a boar. Oh, craft leather bag. There you go. There it is. Makarov ammo now actually spawns, which is the .380 rounds. There it is. It comes in a box of 35. And here I'll empty it. This is what it looks like. So now we can actually fire the Makarov. I have with me the Makarov. Here it is. This gun was added in 0.47, but they didn't have the mag for it. And after the 0.48 update, they added the .380 auto rounds. And finally, the mag. Here it is. The mag for the Makarov. I'm gonna do a little test fire here. Just gonna load it. That's the reload, same like any other pistol. It's a very small gun. Pretty accurate. And that's the Makarov. Now if you're wondering where to find the mag, we found it in this jail building. We found it downstairs here. And we turned right and it was here. Or it can be upstairs as well. There you go. Here I have the regular Mosin, and in this new patch they have added the grass wrap for it, or the burlap wrap. It's made from a burlap sack. You cut it with a machete or a knife, and then you can add grass to it. And here's what it looks like on the Mosin. There we have it. It looks pretty cool, dude. Look at that. But the thing with this is that when you aim, it covers the iron sights, and so you need a scope for it. Alright, here's the Mosin with the PU scope and the camo. Here it is on first person. And it looks really cool. Alright, here I have a Mosin with me. And in this patch, now you can saw off the Mosin, just like you can saw off the shotgun. There it is, the sawed-off Mosin. It looks like a musket, a pistol. Not really a musket, a pistol, like from the old days. And you can also spray paint it just like the Mosin. And there it is. So I would say the Mosin, the sawed-off Mosin, is not very accurate at all. Here I will show you some shots with it. And the reload, everything is pretty much the same. However, you can't put any single attachments on it, which sucks because I don't know how people would use this gun. There, before was the iron sights, it didn't have any. This is it on first person. And that is the sawed-off Mosin. In this patch they also added clip for the Mosin, so now you don't have to manually load the Mosin. Now you can just reload it like a usual gun. And since they changed loot locations for the civilian mags and the military mags, you can find yours in civilian areas like the piano house here. And I found mine right here. There it is. Take that. And that's the 5-round clip for the Mosin. Alright, military grade weapons and attachments now spawn in ATC towers. Here, an AK-101 mag. And the guns such as the AK-101 and the AKM can also be found. Here is a handguard for it. Everything now can be found in the ATC, which is great because we don't have to go all the way to Balota just to get an AK. So, as we can see here, ATC control towers now spawn AKMs, AK-101s as well. There it is. So apparently the AKMs and military grade rifles, except the M4, also spawns in the jail building and not the ATC. Here is a AKM. There you go. Take into hands and load it. There you go. In the new patch they also added the Smersh vest and the Smersh backpack. Here I'll show you the backpack. It also can be found here in the barracks. And so you can attach the Smersh backpack to the Smersh vest to get more ammo. And it can only be found in military locations such as the barrack here, the air traffic control center, and the jail building. So here's the Smersh backpack. There it is, part of a Smersh vest set. It's not the biggest backpack ever, but you can attach it to the vest and keep a place for an additional backpack. The Smersh backpack can also be placed in your back, and it looks like that, a tiny little backpack. In this patch they finally fixed the wall hack. Not really the wall hack where you can see through the wall, the glitch, some sort of glitch. And it is annoying because a lot of people are using it to see through the walls, and here I'll show it. As you can see, it's fixed. Can't see through it no more.
Pass me the zombie just...
Oh shit.
In the new patch, they say you can crouch while your legs are broken. We are here to test it out. Ready, Krauser?
Shoot my toes. Shoot my shoes.
Ready?
Yeah. Go.
Hold on, the splint's not ready.
Fuck.
So,
Alright.
try crouch and walk.
Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Maybe it's
I
just
know
crouching.
you're like planning to splint him, but is his leg bleeding? I can't make a splint, it's not letting.
Can you walk or anything?
Wait. No.
Then that's weird. So now you can tear bandanas into rags in case. See? Untie it. You can tie it or even tear it to rags. There you go.
I really hope that's...
In case you're ever needing it and you don't have bandages. You only get one though. Alright, so the EpiPen got a new model. There it is. I'm gonna take it. Inspect. There you go. That's the new model of the EpiPen. So when you ignite a fireplace, it has a new animation. Here, I'll show you. There you go. So with this new patch, you can sharpen a stick, and if you find feathers from a chicken, you can craft a primitive arrow from that. Here, I'll show you sharpening a stick. You can do it with a knife or a machete. There you go. That's a sharpened stick right there. What the fuck? It's glitched on the hands. There you go. So yeah, it's already built for an arrow. As you can see, there's a thing where you put the string. It's sharp. All you need is the feathers now, and you can shoot the bow with this. So the crossbow hollow side is a new attachment added only for the crossbow. It can be found in the school building, top floor, as usual. These top floors gives a primary weapon or a secondary and some attachments. And you can find yours right here. There you go. Crossbow hollow sight. It takes 2 times 1. It can sometimes also be in the shelves over here as well. And it can also be found in arcways in cities, such as Novo. And that's the crossbow hollow sight. Alright guys, rotten fruits and rotten vegetables are now not in-game. So if you find a fruit, it will be eatable or edible. Sorry. As you can see, no matter what fruit you find, there's no more rotten because the rotten ones are taken out. They've also added 2 new villages to the northwest of the map called Vavilovo and Sinistok. They've also added a new World War II monument which looks exactly like this picture and is based on it on the town of Severograd. They've also added files for the RGD-5 grenade and the bears. Alright guys, that is it for the 0.48 overview. It includes most of the new stuff and items added in 0.48 patch. And I'm sorry I couldn't get the Smersh vest. Didn't have time to get it. But as soon as I find it, I will do an individual video on the Smersh set just for it, an in-depth one. And so keep an eye out on my channel for that. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate that. And thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed videos like this or even action videos, go check out our channel. We have a lot of those and more in the following future. So thanks for watching once again. It's Ditto here, and I'll see you in the next video.